Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLadysigner and we are back with another speed build video of our city zoo. And in this episode, we're going to build the entrance area for the Asian area. We are going to call Little Asia. I actually don't know how I got that name. I think I just read it somewhere for a zoo. I think it's a pretty common name, but I don't really know exactly what was the reason why I came up with Little Asia. But anyways, doesn't really matter. It's a Little Asia. And for this specific area, I really wanted to create some kind of gateway towards this Little Asia area. So for this area, I wanted to create some kind of round shaped doorway, gateway. I'm not really sure how you should call it. And I'm not even sure if it's like really Asian, but I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was even in an Overwatch map or something like that. I don't even know if it's really Asian, but for some reason I had this in my mind and I was like, I want to create something like this. And it took me quite some time. That's why I only have the entrance part in this video, and I want to save the rest of the first habitat build for a separate video because else it would be a little bit too long, I'm afraid. So we have two different Asian gateways towards the Asian area. So there is one pretty close to the lions and the hyenas, so it's actually in the same angle as that predator building and the Riviera Hall we built. And obviously I want to use some more of the buildings from Rotterdam Zoo on the other side of the Riviera Hall, so I really want to try to create that kind of line they have going on in their zoo with like these style of buildings. But for this area, I thought it would be cool to at least have this gateway also having the same angle as the rest of the buildings. But that's just more of a side note for those who know Rotterdam Zoo and know what I'm talking about. Other than that, we also have an entrance area that is leading from the real zoo entrance, and once you go straight to the right, you will walk past the flamingos and the red panda habitat, and then you will have this same gateway going into Little Asia. Now, one thing I did notice, I was like looking at a roadmap, and since we also decided to have the snow leopard already in the land of the cold, and actually also because of your tips to add the Japanese macaque in the land of the cold, there are not really that many animals left for our Asian area, which is kind of pity. So we really have to look into that, because actually the only monkey species, aka primate species, I always mix them up, the Japanese macaque is basically the only Asian animal that we could add in this region that has some kind of cool climbing animations, because we already have the red panda and we're gonna add the giant panda, of course. But I really feel for some reason that we maybe should skip the idea of the Japanese macaque in the land of the cold area and add it in the Asian area. I'm not really sure actually, so I really would love to hear you guys' opinion about that, because I don't know, my brain is everywhere right now and I just can't make up my mind what to do, because as far as I know, we don't really have any other monkey or primate that could fit in the Asian area, right? I tried to go through the whole list, but I think most of them are African. We have South America, but I don't think we have other Asian monkeys or primates. So I'm actually not really sure what to do, so I really would love your opinion on this. So let me know in the comment section down below. So the other animals we have are the Siberian tiger, the Bengal tiger, as I said, the giant panda, and the timber wolf. Now that is not really a big list now, is it? So what I would like to ask you guys is, what kind of Asian animals shall we also add in this area? Because I'm going to try to build it pretty dense and really more of a city zoo feeling with really things up close to each other. But we have a lot of space, so I actually really want to add more Asian animals in here, and I'm just really curious what kind of animals that we don't have yet in our zoo you would like to see here. Now what we could do, because we do have the orangutan which are coming from the Asian continent, but they are now in the primate's house, but I was actually thinking to maybe remove the orangutan in that specific area and move them to the Asian region because I think that the orangutan habitat could actually also really fit the chimpanzees. So I was actually thinking to maybe move the chimpanzees in that habitat and move the orangutan to the Asian area. I'm really curious if you guys like that idea, because then we do have another animal, a primate, that we could add in this region. So that would be really cool. But still, I feel like we should also add the Japanese macaque in here and create something really cool for them here. I'm not really sure. Do you ever see a zoo which has like 2 habitats for the same species? I have no idea actually. So yeah, I'm really trying to make up my mind, like what kind of animals shall we add in this area? And if you guys have any tips or suggestions, please, please, please let me know. And also, I've been really debating, like, are we going really Asian themed, a little bit like we did in Mainland Zoo? I don't really feel that is going to work out that well. But I do think that maybe a combination of like the limestone colors you see right now, like the white walls, together with either these pink colored tile roofs or just the Asian roofs. But I think if we keep it more in the concrete and the limestone as we see right now and have a combination with a little bit of like Asian touches and like more of theming with like Asian themed items, I think that could work to still stay in the city zoo style but also give it an Asian feeling. I'm really curious if you guys have any ideas about that. Do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you know any zoos that are in this city zoo style but also have this kind of Asian style somehow combined with it, I really would love to know some examples to get more of an idea and a feeling about this. So definitely please let me know in the comment section down below if you have specific zoos and areas and habitats that you know that would be able to fit in this specific region. I would love to hear from you guys, because I don't really feel like the really red colors for like big buildings like you see a lot in Asian themes would really fit too much. Like we can have some small little elements maybe, but I think it's gonna be too much if we're gonna build a whole really Asian themed area with a lot of red. I am not sure. I'm really thinking out loud here, as you can imagine, as you can hear. So yeah, lots of advice needed for this area. Other than that, I'm really happy with how this entrance has turned out. The nature I used for the front of it are just more of the cypress trees, nothing really spectacular at this point. I might even ask Mike Sheets to maybe one day create a beautiful garden in front of it, but I'm not really sure about that yet. I think just having it clean and then on the other side of the wall, having more of the Asian trees and flowers and stuff, I think dividing that a little bit does make sense to me, but I'm really curious how you guys feel about that, so let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, I'm just really curious to read all your feedback, so thank you so much in advance for that. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe of course if you haven't already. And if you want to support the channel a little extra, you may want to consider to become a FaveFam member with the link in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!
This one is